Okay, so this is an old unit that doesn't work. I'm just using it to kind of demonstrate what you'll need to do. So over here is where the display would be, and here obviously is the bottom of the unit as you would um, look at it. So we would need to get this bottom aspect of the unit off in order to get to the knobs. And this thing has a bunch of screws. They have them on the sides too, and here on this side, and some on the back. There are multiple screws. I removed almost all of them just for sake of time, so I'm gonna remove this last one now. And they're fairly small screws. Try not to lose these screws, but that shouldn't be too hard. So once you got those screws removed, this back plate should come off. I actually have one more. All right, so this thing comes off, and this is the inside of the radio. So the business end is obviously right here, and what I don't have to show you is the retaining mechanism for this thing. So right, let me get something to be able to point to. All right, so there we go. So right here, there is a groove in this shaft. This is the shaft for the knob. So in that groove, you will have a very small clamp that holds this plastic thing onto the shaft itself, so that when you pull forward on this, it changes a switch which is under this round cylinder looking thing. But anyways, the retaining spring or lock is right here and is very small. You'll need to take that out carefully not to lose it. Again, that's the hardest part of this whole thing, that and putting it back on for that matter. So take that out, don't lose it, and then this thing just slides out, and that's your knob. Okay, and the same thing for the other side too. So make sure that you take it and you replace it. Make sure that this white piece stays on top of that switch so that you can switch it back and forth as you're pulling the knob out. So you put it in and you go through slowly. Here it comes, and there it goes. And to give you an idea, here's that knob, and you can kind of see there is a groove right there at the end where that C-clamp rests. After you put it on, you'll see that the C-clamp has a very small amount of adhesive when it's put on. So the best thing to do is to put it on and then use like the smallest amount of super glue or something like that to make it stick to that white piece. And then once it's there, then you just put the cover back on, and that should be it. My understanding from what I noticed is this is already open, is that you are missing this. Let me know. This is the only thing that's broken, so I was going to send you this unit right here. It's in good shape and it's got the small groove there. Again, you'll just have to be extremely careful removing that C-clamp, and I don't have one to show you because I lost it when I tried to open this one. Actually just sprung up and I lost it. So And then you have to be very careful when you put it back on to make sure it's on the right spot and that you don't lose it if it jumps out. And then you'd have to put, as I said, not even a small drop of super glue, but just barely touch it with something to keep it sticking to that white little knob on the inside, this one. Okay, let me know how this works for you.